Hey guys, Bird Yugioh here. So today I wanted to do a Banlist discussion video. The ban list says no sooner than March 1st, so should be updated here either this week. I'm guessing Friday is what I'm hoping Friday, so that it's in effect for March 1st. That's kind of usually what they do. But yeah, so I kind of want to go through the whole list and kind of say what I think can come off, and then at the end I will kind of go over what I think will either be hit or moved on the ban list. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off, Astrograph Sorcerer is definitely one that I think could come off. At least at 1, but it's one of those that you kind of need it at 3. But that one's up in the air. We don't necessarily, pendulums don't necessarily even need that card. The black wings, those are staying off. Dragon rulers, doesn't really matter too much. Block dragons staying. Destrudo's definitely staying. And then the first one I kind of think would be it would be really fun to have this at limited at least. Fairy Tale Snow. It's such a powerful card in decks like Lightsworn and really just any deck. Burning Abyss decks that can load up the graveyard. It's a really fun card. I don't think it's too overpowered. I think it would be at like 3, but maybe just try it again at limited. See what happens. Let's see, Fiber Jar, Glow Up Bulb. Those all need to stay. Grinder Golem. The next. Kieran is one that could probably come off. So I think a lot of the pendulum stuff can definitely come off of here. Kieran, the Performage and Performapal stuff could come off. At least limited. Monkey Board, that's one that could definitely be limited. Skullcrabat Joker, I think should be unlimited. It's a really good normal summon for the deck. For pendulums in general, but so that's kind of it that I want to discuss for the monsters that are forbidden. And then here's kind of an interesting one, Norden. So instant fusion is of course limited. Norden, it is kind of crazy with instant fusion because you just special summon Norden, and then you get to special summon a monster from your graveyard. But the only thing is the effects are negated, and it's banished from the field when it leaves. It's banished when it leaves the field. So is Norden, crazy overpowered right now? I really don't think so. Colossus, that's another one that should probably be off. Thunder Dragon's not doing anything without their, really their boss monster. And of course, you guys have heard it plenty of times, but Electromite should definitely be off the list. Pendulums are not doing anything, and even with one Electromite, it's a card that could be hit by so many different hand traps that you're more than likely not going to be getting its effect off, but it's nice to have. And if pendulums can get out, a monster negate, or have a Called by the Grave in hand, then you can make your Electromite, and it would be kind of cool. But all of those need to stay. Denglong could come off, I feel. Pretty much. I mean, I've seen some people talking about Mirage Stalio. I think it would be nice, but, with them potentially hitting the top 3 decks right now, I don't think that should come off the list yet. That's just my opinion. And then really, ones on here, these should all probably stay. Heavy Storm could probably come off. What else? Grass Looks Greener could probably come off. And then all the traps, those should probably stay. Those are kind of crazy. And then now we're to the limited. So actually, let me skip down to the semi-limited. This should just be gone. These should be unlimited, both of these cards. So yeah, I think they just should get rid of the semi-limited. But yeah, the limited, I don't think there should be too much off of here. Dynamite, I feel should be off. Double Iris obviously should be off. Any more quick fix? If you're gonna keep Master Plan, banned, which they probably should. That's kind of the broken card I feel of the deck. Other than of course Spiral Resort, but that's limited and that's fine. But yeah, quick fix I think should probably be off the list if they're gonna keep Master Plan there. The deck needs something, and at least having quick fix at 3, it gives you the ability then to start playing machine duplication again, which we know is really good in the deck with quick fix. So that's just my thinking on that. Here, obviously, Rusty Bardich, it shouldn't even be limited. When it was banned, I feel like it should have been banned, but now it's a good card. But obviously, there's no need to have it limited. Nobody's playing more than one anyway. Ignister, same idea. Nobody's playing more than one. Beatrice would be a fun one. That would be cool to get that off the list. Don't think that's going to happen, but that would be cool. Hero Lives is another one that I've heard a few people talking about, and I agree with them. I don't think it should be limited, especially where heroes are at right now. And it's a card, it takes half your life points to special summon not just a hero monster, an elemental hero monster. So it limits you to basically like a Stratos, which is obviously amazing to just special summon that for free. Stratos or what's the other one? Shadow Mist. So I think it might be a cool one to get off the list. And then I've been saying this the last few, but Draco Face Off does not even need to be on this list anymore. No reason for it, other than I think they just skip over it and say, oh, next one, or, Gateway of the Six, Six Samurai are not doing anything, and they're not going to be that crazy with that card. But it would be cool to see that off the list. Nothing else really. Sekka's Light. There's no reason for any deck to play it at 1, so why is this even here? And that's about it. They shouldn't really touch anything else, really. And then, as I said, get rid of the semi-limited. So yeah, kind of just went through it there. But then what do I actually think is going to happen? So let's go here. I think Ben 10, of course. That's the one everyone's calling for. And everyone knows is going to happen just because this card is not once per turn. So it's very abusable. They're going to at least limit it, or they should at least limit this. True King of All Calamities should be banned. Should have been banned, the last ban list. But I think Konami did want to obviously sell their product and sell Virtual World, so that's why this is not off yet. It will be this time around. And then Eldritch, I think should be the last day. That's kind of the big 3. And I think this should be the card that is limited. Also, a good one would be like Conquistador. I think either one of those, but yeah, I think you hit this card. Too many good effects here to have this card not limited. So I think those should be the newly added ones to the list. And then the rest of the stuff will just be kind of moving around. And I think there's probably not going to be more than, so we'll say those 3 cards are put on the ban list. And then I say probably 6 to 8 other cards are going to be moved around on this list. So we'll see. Maybe 3 forbidden. That might be too many. Maybe like 2 forbidden cards that are moved to maybe limited. And which ones do I think? I'm hoping, and I think actually it probably should be Colossus, and Electromite are probably the two that I think. And if it's not Colossus and Electromite, I'm thinking it might be Electromite and either a Skullcrobat Joker or something like that to limited. That's just what I'm thinking and actually hoping to. Limited to unlimited, I'm going to say we're probably looking at Double Iris really should be Double Iris Magician, Dynamite Knight, those should be unlimited. Rusty Bardich, Ignister, and then coming down here, I think it should be Draco Face Off. And let's do one more. Yeah, maybe a Hero Lives. I don't see why they should still have that limited. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking, what you guys are wanting. I think there's honestly just way too many cards on the ban list that just don't need to be here. And obviously Konami's not gonna, release a whole bunch of cards. They never do. They gotta have stuff, reasons for you to keep coming back to the game and seeing what's gonna change and whatnot. So yeah, that's what I think, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll catch you on the next one.